This week, I thought we'd try some really strong light to dark kind of variations that you get when looking at sea animals. And of course, this whale, and if you'll notice that this will be kind of a neat challenge. Nice, big, soft, interesting organic shape. We'll get the fins in. You have the dark, the seabed, or the below the sea, dark to light as it gets towards the sun. Obviously, here's the top of the kind of the under, just the underside of the water, right here, the surface. So we got dark to light, and we got this dark to light through here. There's the hot spot here, which we're going to promote. And then the animal itself, huge animal. Again, the idea that when something's large, you want to go dark to light as the tail back here gets lighter towards this blue. It's because it's further away from you. So you get this really strong, sense of like this is the detail part of this, and then it gets slowly out here and just gets a little fuzzier. Okay, so again, we're going to focus on this part of the animal. I'm going to draw the whole thing, but I thought that'd be a neat way to draw. What's interesting about this composition, it's square. So I've got my ruler. I keep that with my kit, and I drew some basic lines just to keep them square. And okay, so I got this one here, and then I'm just going to throw some tape down. Okay, there's our square. And I'm using a blue pencil. I'm gonna break this up. So we've got, you see how it's broken up? There's just a little bit mass up through here. So that's the edge, the bottom of the water surface here. Our animal, again, everything's in circles. The major part of it's through here. You can see this. And it swings back here towards the tail. I think there's the body. There's the inside of the fin back here. And we've got this is a little straighter, I think. Here we go, a little thinner. There's the center. There we go. Okay, what we'll do, we'll start doing the outside, the ocean first, and then we'll do the animal last, I think. Okay, so we'll get this in here. There we go. Okay. Again, remember your tray. You have to clean this out a little bit, get some fresh water. Okay, so we're all here. The blues, I'm going to use these really deep blues in the kit that are up in here. Okay, these blues through here. Might even a little purple, but I'm going to go light. Actually, I'm going to start with this one. So I'm going to start with this light blue up in here, through here. Okay, so light blue first, and then I'll start mixing these blues kind of and gradate down this way, okay? And this would be a good one where I'm gonna take this light blue and I'm just gonna actually we're gonna flood the water here. So it has a flow to it. Gonna wet this all out. careful not to get the whale itself wet. So this is going to be a wet medium, wet use of the watercolors. And then we'll start with this blue. We'll just water up in here, make sure it has a nice gradation to it. You can even tilt it, you know how you tilt it like this a little bit. So we're going to tilt it down. I think that's a good, that works. And then we're going to flip it upside down this way. And we're going to see if we can't put some, a little bit of the dark purple here and blue. We'll put this in like this. There's another dark blue here. This dark blue on this side. So you can pull out all your dark blue colors. And we're going to try and, there we go. Now what I'm also going to try and do is make it a little bit darker on the corners, just a little bit. So I can rotate the paper around. See how I'm getting that gradation? And we're going to go back and forth a little bit. There we go. Just add a little bit of water, just water here to get that to kind of glide up in here just a little bit. And just a little bit of water around the animal. Okay. There we go. Now let's see if we can't get a little bit of a different look at the. I think that might be the keeper there. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna let that go. That'll be our first shot. Again, this really strong, really dark the base, and then graduates up to the light, which is the edge of the water. And I think we can. That may be dry enough. We maybe just go ahead and put the water in. And what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to leave a highlight, a little bit of a white line here. A little different technique. So I'm going to leave some of that white coming through. I'm coming in from the side like that, and I'm lifting the pen or the brush up a little bit. Because what I really want to do is have a lighter source, like right here in the middle. So I'm just using the edge, the edge of the fine point here. And I'm just going to kind of lift it towards the center with this idea that's going to be sort of a really nice light area. And I'm just going to come down to the edge of this white line here. That's the edge of where the edge of the ocean is. So I'll go back and forth. And I might even put just a little bit of some tan up here, just a little bit. Make it a little bit green, but the tan maybe kind of has a feeling that maybe the sky above it someplace a little bit, maybe. Just a little bit like that. So we're creating some textures here. And I'm trying to put more dark on the edge. There we go. Like that. And those are the waves above the whale. I'm gonna leave this sort of this light line there. So we'll let this. We'll just let this dry a little bit. There we go. Okay, I think we'll let that go for now. There we go. Let that all dry up. Should be real interesting.